You're too late! What's up, forward family? It's I, Fabi, and Big Boss, man. Fabo, I'm here. I'm back. I'm back with a reaction video, man. I'm back with a video for you guys. Today, man, you know I've been going crazy on the channel, man, and I ain't stopping anytime soon. So basically what I'm doing is reactions to horror stuff, man. I got horror, like a lot of horror content coming up for you guys. Mystery. You know I'm a horror fan. You know what I'm going to start doing with the channel is basically showing you guys various sides of me and all the stuff I like to do. Yeah. So right now I got Nightmare Files, man. Nightmare Files is a horror storyteller. Not Mr. Nightmare. He's Nightmare Files. So basically it's Us, the movie Us, the real story behind the movie, what really happened. Possibly. So I guess Buddy just made up his own twist and turn to it. What the story could be behind Jordan Peele's movie Us. If you know of Jordan Peele, he, the comedian turned writer director. He came out with Get Out, you know, the movie about the black dude who visits the white family and his family's trying to kill him and try to take over his body, essentially. Spoiler if you haven't seen it. As well as the movie Us is the second movie he wrote and directed. And that one was completely weird. It's like they had doppelgangers that were trying to kill him and all types of stuff, man. This is a weird type of that movie was super weird. And so this is an interesting type of perspective that I'm ready to dive into, man. I've never seen or never heard of this. The movie Us, a lot of people didn't like it. They liked Get Out. They thought Get Out was way better. And he had kind of taken some steps back when he did Us. Personally, I thought Us was entertaining. But yeah, like, you had to watch it a few times to pick up other things. But at the end, you was probably still lost. You was probably just like, but anyways, man, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @Fabi, man. We're on the road to 50,000 subs, man. These videos ain't stopping, man. I'm just gonna grind out. I'm grinding out, just uploading content, a lot of content. So let's get to it, man, without further ado. Nightmare Files.
In the mid-20th century, there were a family that had dark secrets, as the mother practiced witchcraft as a teenager, but has not done so in years. One summer, the family went to an old summer house that the mother would visit as a kid up until her senior year in high school. They meet up with her friend and her family. While at the beach, her son walks away from the group because, as he told his mother, he saw someone that looks just like his dad but dressed differently. The mom got worried because that made her think about something in her past called the tethered, also known as the doppelganger. She told her son to stay with her, and she kept a close eye on him while vacationing. On the fourth night of the vacation, the daughter just so happened to walk past the front window, and she looked out the window as she noticed 4 people at the end of their driveway. In real life, she told her father about what she saw, and he went out there. When the father went out there, he let them know that he would call the police if they do not leave.
Buddy basically just telling the whole story. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen any additional context that tells me about the real story behind the movie type. Like, he literally just giving us the audiobook.
He noticed they wouldn't leave. He went inside and he actually called the police. When he looked outside after calling, he noticed that they were gone. When the police came, he made a report, but nothing came of it. The next day, they left and went home. The next week, the kids started school, and there was no mention of the vacation situation. As the school year went on, things started to get weird for the children. People at their school started to treat them differently. The kids didn't know why. Some of their friends said they were acting differently. They were being told about situations that they had no idea about. One of the daughter's friends said that she was talking to her, but there was no response, and the same for the son and his friends. One night, everything changed when the husband heard someone whispering, "Hey," from outside. His front window was open, so
Hey, come here. Hey, what are you doing?
he looked in the direction of the voice and saw what looked like the same people that he saw in the driveway at the summer house.
Hell no.
The father went outside and started yelling at the people, and he called the police again. When they came, the people weren't there again.
You're too late.
The police questioned the neighbors, and they didn't see anything. The father didn't understand how no one saw these people. The wife became worried because a neighbor came to talk to her and asked why her husband was outside yelling because there was nobody out there with him. The kids became distant from their friends, and the father was more quiet than usual, but he kept seeing the same people. One night, he told his wife that from a distance, they looked just like their family, and every time he would confront them from afar, the man would mirror everything he was doing. In the middle of the school year, everything changed when the father saw the same 4 people at their house again. This time, they were bloody. He woke up his wife frantically, along with the children, and told them that something was wrong. The mother let the kids know that something bad might happen and told her husband that she had something to tell him. She told him about her past and that she thinks something followed them from the summer house and that it was called the tether. It is some sort of being that feeds off your evil thoughts. The thoughts you don't act on because it's basically against the law. That same night, the wife's best friend and her family were murdered, but the time frame is a little sketchy on when it happened. The rest of the night is sort of sketchy because that same family was arrested for the murder of the wife's friend's family and are all now telling their story while locked up for the criminally insane. But if you ask the mother who killed her friends, she only answers with one word: us.
Bruh. He went in a completely different direction with this. You know, I thought he was going to do something more along the lines of like a hypothetical of why things were that way. He just pretty much told the story and said, circled it back. There's tweaks and changes to it. I ain't going to cap. It was different in the sense, but hey, that was basically the movie. He just narrated, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that was Nightmare Files, us, the real story behind the movie, what really happened. With that being said, man, let me know y'all's thoughts on this, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this. I don't think too much of it, I'll tell you that. Man, if you got horror stuff, send them my way. I ain't gonna lie, send them my way. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more horror stuff. I'm doing, I'm do some Mr. Nightmare Unit 522, possibly some Let's Read stories. I also like, who else? Nightmare Files is cool when he drops stories. I also like watching some of Nuke's top 5 and those. I'm gonna react to some of those too, man. And shout out to Casper's site, man. I just found Casper's site on the tube. He's a horror reactor, man. He's funny. He's funny as heck, bro. Like, dude is just hilarious. So shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming the same role. I'm assuming the same lane. Yeah. All right, I'll catch you guys next time, man. Peace out. Much love, prosperity to all.